Hello. Hello. Test one, two, three. Hello. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. I think we're all working. Right. Hi, everyone. I'm Ayaki Akiba, your star from the future. And I've come here to do a little waza, a little wotagei, whatever you call it. Yeah, no particular reason why I'm doing the stream. I'm just behind on practice, and I said, you know what? We're gonna turn this into a fun reason to stream in 3D. So here I am. Hello Kai, hello Tony Tavo, Rizaven Retro. Reese, Christopher Reese, my nemesis. Jules. Who else we got here? Z-Man, Jay Hershin, Bodacious Crow. Yeah, thanks for everyone coming out today. Yeah, so I don't really have a plan for the stream. I'm behind on practice, and we have like another team practice coming up for the wotagei team I joined. I don't really expect to perform in any performative capacity, but I do expect myself to like do the diligence to practice, right? So you guys are going to be my excuse for staying on top of it. Happy birthday, Christopher Reese. See, but you know, we don't just celebrate any birthday. We celebrate my nemesis's birthday. There you go. Is my hand doing better? Are we back? Are we back? Okay. We good? We good? Yeah, happy birthday. But yeah, no real plan for the stream, but I hope everyone had a good couple days since I last streamed. If I come through sounding robotic-y, that is because apparently I'm kind of going through the bandwidth of like the audio signal, digital audio processing for my computer, which I didn't know it was this low, but whatever. I don't know what I deserved to deserve that title. Yeah, it's because you always troll the fuck out of me. So there you go. All right. Yeah, now y'all can see all my little nervous habits. Whatever you did, keep it up. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, a few things as we kind of go into today's little 3D stream. I am testing a couple stuff with my 3D that I have no idea how smooth it's gonna go. For example, I'm actually not wearing my headset or my little tracking head here because holy fuck, that shit, I have a big ass head and that shit hurts. So I put on a tracker number 10. I don't know. I put on tracker number 10 on my head, on my headphones, and I'll take a picture and show y'all on Twitter what it looks like later. But it's crazy looking, and it's hardly a working rig, but this means that I'm not gonna get as sweaty, so that's good, right? Sweat Yuki is not productive for a non-stink Yuki, right? So besides that though, my head might fall off because Waza involves a lot of head movement. So yeah, I hope all of you had, before I kind of dawdle on too long on a battery limit, I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. Here, why don't we, I wonder if I can preserve this viewing angle and maybe we can have a more casual angle where we can, hello? There we go. And then maybe I can hide this. Oh shit, you know what though? I don't have water. That's gonna be a problem. Well, I'll grab water soon, don't worry. But yeah, why don't y'all tell me about your day? What's happening? What's happening in the IU world, huh? Because, you know, in IU world, or Ayuki world, as you all know, I kind of came back from a business trip and I'm just like, holy fuck, I'm fucking, I don't know. I am like mega depresso or something. I don't know. Something's been like eating at me mentally. So I've been trying to bounce back. And I know streaming makes me feel better and hopefully makes other people feel better. But you know, I'm not like feeling my 100, but I feel good enough to go live, which is weird because you always hear people talking about how they want to make sure they're at their 100 before they go live. But I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of like in more productive mode where it's like, well, I could do better. I could put forth the grind. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but whatever. Oh, you hear double BGM? Where's the double BGM? Is that better? You had class start again. Plus making stuff. Yeah, when I jump to this screen, I forget the macro. It doesn't actually mute my intro. Yeah, it's better. It's gone now. I saw that it was there. Just did an oil change on your truck. Was that easy? What kind of pop quiz? What size? What size does your oil nut use? I think mine's either a 10 or a 13. I forget. Well, whatever. I have to change my oil soon, but do I really have to if it just eats all the oil anyway? Yes, you do. I'm 25. No, I was talking. Wait, metric? Wait, that's a big ass nut though. Mine's like an like a 10 in metric. I don't use imperial for my car because it's Japanese. El Romo, 22 months. Thank you. Thank you for all of the months of being an IU Bite.
Hi, 3.
Hi, :3. God, y'all stick around a long time. I don't know what I've done to make you all addicted to me. Y'all are parasocial IU Bite. That's not big at all. No, it's not. She wants us to leave now. What has you staying? That's the real question. But thank you so much for the 22 months of support. Y'all can see how jittery I get I don't like this. Hold on. You can see I'm like shaking my legs. Oh my god. This is crazy. I don't have any privacy. You see everything I'm doing. Scratch, scratch. Fuck you. Shit. Yeah, I know I have, yeah, I'm really... What are y'all excited for? Let me ask that. I'm personally excited for just starting my little vacation. And I know I'm gonna be away for a while, which I honestly didn't account for. The 3-week vacation sounded great in my head because one of the weeks I'll be in Malaysia. And like 4 of the days I'm just traveling. And then the other 2 weeks I'm in Japan and meeting up with some friends. So it sounded great on paper, but then I was like, damn, I'm gonna like, everyone's gonna forget me. So don't forget me. That's an order from your boss, from your Ayuki Akiba. New zombies map on what? Call of Duty? Wow. You know what else was real fun? Fortnite. Oh my god. Like, if y'all watched last stream, I was really surprised how much of a game is in a game inside of Fortnite. That's like insane. You get like the leg shaking. It's like an anxious habit. If I'm like, I don't normally do that if I'm like just being alone. But if I know people are watching me or I'm like among company, then I start feeling like that. It looks weird if you don't see my hand. There we go. The perks of your schedule is you can have normie hours and keep in touch with your IUIs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that won't work during the vacation though. Because my vacation, I will literally be in the other side of the world, right? So in daytime over there will be my normal stream times. I would like to be more regular about my streams, and then maybe that will like help y'all know when to expect me. I know a very dedicated 5, 8, something like that of y'all always show up when you see the go live notification, but it would be better if it was more regular, right? So speaking of regular, I've somehow made it a regular habit to watch manga recaps, and holy shit, I challenged these authors to not write like an antagonist that I cannot sympathize with at all, and their only purpose is just for you to hate them, and it does not make for a compelling story at all. And I fucking hate like some of these antagonists, and I don't know what I'm expecting. I get that it's like a villainess manga story plot thing, but holy shit, like, sorry, I'm being like uncouth, but holy fuck these stupid antagonists and their stupid, you know, like short-sighted ambitions and wanting to like, you know, I don't know. I started rolling my eyes very aggressively at some of these like motivations for some of the characters. And I'm like, how the fuck do you expect any of us to sympathize with your not really struggle and just it's the most like mundane stuff. Like, oh, um, the protagonist is a reincarnator, but so is the antagonist, and she's like also someone who's played the game, but she's like a selfish bitch, and she only wants all the boys um in the harem route, and she want and I'm like, why is your sole purpose just to be hated? Like, can't we actually have some compelling writing? So I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna do wotagei. See, ooh, look, I have lights on my hands. You feel some of that way for the protagonist? Yeah. I mean, yeah. The same goes for, I don't know, because the I don't know, because like some of the protagonists for the villain. I'm talking villainess stories, by the way, not really any other genre. Just all this crap I've been reading, where it's like, oh, um, oh, woe is me. I I just want a slow life where I can enjoy my peaceful upbringing, but you know, this is happening. That is disadvantageous to me, and I'm just gonna take it, cause you know, fuck it, I'm tired of this shit or something. I don't know. Um, I don't know why I was like tolerating some of it. A lot of the same archetypes, yeah. It's nice when there's like a new spin on it, right? Where like, oh, this is actually her. You know, she was actually living a internal life that makes her, and so she's not necessarily reborn, but like she pops back into the present. And this is like a manhwa I'm reading. And so she's a lot more like battle worn and stern, and she's like, fuck you, dad. You know, I'm not just gonna bend over for your fuck ass destiny that you have for me to marry me off to this fuck dude, this fuck boy or whatever, right? That one's a fun story. I'm also reading some other stuff. There's a lot of genre that kind of surrounds this weird premise where if y'all remember Solo Leveling, where there's like, oh, it's the modern world, and there's guilds and adventure association and leveling and portals that happen and that open up, and then there's like an organ which is like literally everything from Solo Leveling, and I'm like, I'm really surprised there's a lot of story writing that happens with that premise, and I'm like, wow, this is not original. But you know, the things that happen with the characters, that's original. It's so funny. The one I was reading revolves around how the hunters were at first, what do you call it, drafted as part of the Korean military, and then, you know, they're like the first generation hunters, right, who are all strong, and they were all forced to you know, battle and participate in whatever. But because now there's a lot more hunters, they don't have to do drafts anymore, and they can organize into private organizations instead of the public sector. And for whatever reason, this first generation hunter, she's like reverse isekai time traveled into the future, where she's like the Black Flame Princess or whatever. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all are reading the same one, and it's literally like the entire setting is identical to like Solo Leveling and everything, and I'm just like, what is happening? This doesn't feel original, but like the things that are happening to the characters is original, and I'm like, is this allowed? But whatever. And copy and paste stories. It's definitely copy and paste settings, right? I don't think the story is always copy and paste, but I can pull up like Webtoon right now and we can probably compare. all the different stories. Yeah. I don't know if anyone like else also reads on webtoon, but I'm having a really hard time finding uh, finding the Yuri or the boys love or girls love stories. Every setting has been made already. Yeah, but like, I'm not expecting to read like freaking spin-off off of, Game of Thrones or Fallout or whatever the fuck. But come on. Like, no one wants to do world building anymore. You know what's a good one? Like Free Run, right? The very slow, gradual world building, right? Maybe I'm like mainstream for saying that, but God, it's irritating that I can't find any story. Anyway, I'm whining. Nobody's here for me whining. You want to see me do right? You want to get into free run so badly? Why haven't you? You might be here for whining. Fuck off. All right. But that's what I mean by my head falling. We've hit a point of creative bankruptcy. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. My headphones are falling, so let me see if I can put this up. Okay. We good? We good? So the first one I'm practicing, I don't even know if this is gonna work, so we shall give it a shot, shall we? All right. Okay, so we are going to try to do Congo and pretend that nothing is going wrong. Oh boy. All right, so let's try to figure this out. We start with one, two, So 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Is that how that looks? Or am I wrong? 1, 2, 3, and circle, right? Circle. Oh my god. Okay, bottom left, and then, and this is already mirrored, by the way. Bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right, up. Okay, so that's right. And then right arm drops back, down. Is it like that? Bump, 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 bump. What did you even do? Left, right, up, up. What? So up from here to here. I can't even like see what's happening. Okay, go like that. Poke down 2 times, right arm shoots up and then ends next to your head. And then we're kind of shooting to the left over here. And then our right arm goes backward. So y'all see that tracking. You can see how we spin to the back. Our hands over here. Oh, I don't even know what he did. So that looks mirrored. That looks correct, right? Like that? Or no, he keeps going in the same direction. Oh, okay. So bum, 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 bum. Ah, come on. Here, let me calibrate real quick. It's clearly my tracking's not liking this. All right. Well, clearly something's wrong here. Left, right, up. Hi, Solid Marine. Bum, bum, bum. And then
Wotagei stream? A Yuki, you're about to go crazy with the crowd doing it.
No. Uh-oh, my stream crashed. Oh boy. Be right back, I guess. Whenever it decides to close. Give me a sec, y'all.